May the Guardian hold the gate for you in the After Kingdom. And look after us, who are still living here.
We would always run around this tree when
What?
we were young, my sister and I. Welcome home, son.
Back so soon. As you can see, I'm already cooking last delivery. Who are you? You are not him.
Now, we can sit down and talk. Or, we can fight. And I can tell you this now. You will lose.
You bring this man here to me. Did I not help you up from the streets? Was I not kind to you?
That is exactly why we came to you. You're kind. That's not exactly something that can be said about most of the Eight. Now, my friend Steven here only wants to figure out what's actually going on with the Shattered Crown Alliance and the Eight that controls it.
You're trying to... Okay, let's say you find some dirt on the Eight. Let's say you could prove it to all 8 kingdoms before they get to you. They still have an army to keep people in check.
We will get the rebels behind us. They're already fighting for all of that.
The rebels are being squashed down in the Mistlands. And if I heard correctly, the rebel leader Jasarvis got himself captured a while back.
We can get Alistair.
Alistair is gone and probably dead, being swallowed by the creatures of that unholy place. That's why we got Daryl to act as him in the first place.
Everybody's mistake is to underestimate him.
Idris, I know you, and your time as a member of the Eight is over. Help us stop them. Show us what we need to do.
Well, there are some papers, but I don't see travelers like you surviving an operation like that to acquire said papers. The Grand Numiro barracks are structured by the best architects and engineers. Their army is not something to mess with.
What are you doing here, father?
I heard the birds sing about the return of a loved son, of a less loved father. I am surprised to find you here. You're the last person I expected to find on my venture to my old kingdom.
Your old kingdom? A kingdom you betrayed and left ruined?
Have I forsaken my title and family? Yes. But the man armored in red turned it to ruin.
A man you probably would have supported, had you been there.
I would have never joined a man so blinded by hate. With him, there is no future, only destruction. My sister fell for a broken man.
You speak without shame of your own actions.
I have none. I saw people without a leader being treated like wild dogs. They needed me.
Needed? This kingdom needed you. The king, your father, needed you. And I needed...
My presence would make no difference in the ruin of this kingdom. I think we should have this conversation later. We seem to have company.
What?
Friend of yours?
Can't exactly say I know who it is, but he clearly wants me dead.
Well, in that case... let me see what kind of killer you really are. As I thought, I'm not your target. Now, I won't let you kill my son. I promise not to kill you if you leave now. Open the door! Nay!
Well, I came here to die anyway. Can I know my killer's identity? Lewis, you know, I'm happy it's you. It's better this way.
I looked you in the eye at the battle in Sorrow Crossing, and you still pulled the lever that killed my brother.
I'll never forgive myself for that. It was never meant to happen that way. The thorns should never have been there.
Your failure as a leader and a friend has led you to this moment. Say your piece, Alistair Highwind.
If you ever meet Scott again, knock his teeth out for me.
I'm happy to see you alive, Lewis, but I cannot let you hurt him.
Alive? You thought he was dead?
You shut up. Abigail, you want him dead just as much as I do.
What I want in this situation is not important. We need him to win this war.
He needs to die for what he did to Martin, and all the others fighting with him at the crossing.
There might be more to this than we think. I'm sure he had no other choice, seeing how he loved Martin just as much as we did.
Somehow, it seemed that the Death Thorns knew what was happening and why. Them showing up forced my hand to flood the crossing.
I said shut it! You don't get to speak anymore.
They knew. Lewis, they knew. We know for a fact that the Death Thorns have been fighting with the Alliance. It's Scott, Lewis. Scott is the cause of Martin's death and all of this, not Alistair.
What's going on here? And who are you?
How would we even get to Scott? Him and the Alliance are too strong, and you know that.
I think my visit here is over, Father. I can't accept you back into my life this easily, but I'm willing to have a talk when it's all over.
What are you gonna do now?
I have a plan that might give us an advantage against him, but I will need some help.
If you need more people, I'll bring you to the rebel town. What's the plan?
Scott has taken too much from all of us. It's time we took something from him.